Here are some exam hints for students from the OCR exam board, but they are just as relevant for any other exam board. You'll develop these skills during your GCSE studies, but you need to be secure in them for any A-level science subject. In a multi-stage calculation, make sure that you only round your answer at the very end. You should keep the full answer in your calculator rather than rounding and typing in the answer at each stage. When quoting your final answer, always look back to the question to make sure that you are submitting your answer in the correct form, for example, to the correct number of significant figures. If you are asked to draw a line of best fit, then make sure that you use a pencil. A line of best fit can be a straight line or curved. You need to choose which type of line best fits the data. There is no need to extend the line of best fit back to either of the axes or to the origin if this is not the trend shown in the data. But you do need to include as many points as possible, making sure that there are as many points above the line as below the line. In a multi-stage calculation, you must show all of your working at each stage. In this example, the student has used the incorrect figure of 202, giving an incorrect answer of 0.0203 moles. This incorrect answer is later used in a stage further on in the calculation, which will still gain a mark. This is known as the error being carried forward and is why you need to show each stage of your calculation. The examiner would not have been able to award any marks at all if only the final incorrect answer had been given. As well as giving answers to the correct number of decimal places or significant figures, you also need to be able to quote your answer in the correct standard form. This includes to negative powers of 10 too. When asked to give your final answer to an appropriate number of significant figures, this must be the same as the lowest number of significant figures given in the data. In this example, the mass is to 3 significant figures, but the titer value is to 4 significant figures. So when combining those two numbers in a calculation, your final answer must be to the lower number of 3 significant figures. When asked to calculate the gradient of a straight line, draw as big a triangle as you can, as this reduces error. When reading from graphs and using values in calculations, double check that you understand what each increment or each square on the graph represents. Also, look at the scale. Are there any powers of 10 involved in the scale? So this video has contained exam hints for students from OCR. But if you need specific topic advice for GCSE or A-level science, then please head over to science123.co.uk.